Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are around the world. I am Toy Parker, and welcome to our Ignite Your Life Business Hub, where we have our weekly podcast and simulcast. And today we're going to be talking about incremental changes for breakthrough success. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are around the world. I am Toy Parker, and welcome to our Ignite Your Life Business Hub, where we have our weekly podcast and simulcast. And today we're going to be talking about incremental changes for breakthrough success. Good morning, good evening. If you happen to be, good afternoon, depending on where you are around the world. I am Toy Parker, and welcome to our Ignite Your Life Business Hub, where we have our weekly podcast and simulcast. And today we're going to be talking about incremental changes for breakthrough success. Good morning, good evening. If you happen to be, good afternoon, depending on where you are around the world. I am Toy Parker, and welcome to our Ignite Your Life Business Hub, where we have our weekly podcast and simulcast. And today we're going to be talking about incremental changes for breakthrough success. Good morning, good evening. If you happen to be, good afternoon, depending on where you are around the world. I am Toy Parker, and welcome to our Ignite Your Life Business Hub, where we have our weekly podcast and simulcast. And today we're going to be talking about incremental changes for breakthrough success. Good morning, good evening. Good afternoon, depending on where you are around the world. I am Toy Parker, and welcome to our Ignite Your Life Business Hub, where we have our weekly podcast and simulcast. And today we're going to be talking about
the recording has stopped.
For breakthrough success. Good morning, good evening. Good afternoon, depending on where you are around the world. I am Toy Parker, and welcome to our Ignite Your Life Business Hub. This happened last week. Not sure why this happened again. But what we're going to do,
The recording has stopped.
Okay, we're going to see if that makes a difference. So in that way, while we are simulcasting, all right, we are back. We had a little bit of feedback there, so apologies for that. Again, I am Toy Parker. I am your host, Toy Parker, of the Ignite Your Life Network, which IGNITE stands for Inspiring Growth Now with Intensity and Transparent Energy. Today, we're going to be talking about incremental changes for success. For those of you who are joining live, and for those of you who are watching this after the fact, we want to welcome you as well. So I'll be talking, you'll hear me referencing our rebroadcast audience and our current audience. So I just want to make sure you know that we are live at this point in time. However, this is also going to be quote unquote live for those who join the rebroadcast. So just wanted to let you know a little bit about myself. To learn more about me personally, you can go to toyparker.com. IGNITE stands for Inspiring Growth Now with Intensity and Transparent Energy. The platform for the Ignite Your Life Network started back in 2014, and I was really blessed to have the support of not just college people from college, people from high school, universities, just the North Carolina, Southeast region, East Coast community, but also those on the West Coast and around the world. We broadcast to over, I'd say about at least 10 countries outside of the United States. So we are definitely worldwide, which is amazing. I keep looking at the stats and I'm really grateful. Thank you so much to our viewers in North Korea our viewers in Germany, our viewers in Australia. Good day, mates. Hope I did that right. Also, for those of you in England, thank you so much for your support. Thank you also to those in Italy. Thank you for your support. Those in Singapore, thank you for your support. Just want to take time to really thank everyone. If I've missed any country, please feel free to chime in the chats, either on the Zoom, where we are broadcasting live from our business hub, or you can feel free to connect with me on social media, as we are broadcasting live there as well. And you can also put a note, where are you watching from, in the YouTube comments. So I greatly appreciate that. Today, we're going to do a quick power sparks on how to incrementally change your life and make incremental changes for success. This is a part of our 4th quarter power networking series. I want to see if we had some people that were with us and then they had to leave. So let me go back and see. Okay, so we have some people. I have been double checking my inboxes as well. Thank you so much to those who are joining on other areas of, or on other medium. This is just amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate that. So just wanted to go through a few things. So we're not going to be on very long this time. Last time we were on for an hour and it was amazing. This time it's going to be a little bit shorter, but still is just as powerful. Just to kind of give a recap, last week we talked about different ways that you can improve your business. I actually did a one-on-one with a business owner, and we went through their website to see different areas that they can improve, different ways that they can scale their business in different ways. And it proved to be a really great session. You have to go back and watch the video for all the details. But within that, I also talked about some life lessons and some ways that you can ignite your life within your business. I talk about different ways that you can ignite your life. People are texting me for the link, so let me see if I can make that happen while I'm talking to you. This is live. So let's see. But as I was saying, different ways that you can ignite your life in your business and in your personal life, which actually spills on into the business. A lot of times we say that we're a business owner and we say we like to keep our business and personal separate, but actually what happens inside of you actually spills over into your business, whether you are disorganized at home and then that spills over into your business, whether you have a lack of compassion for yourself, and then you end up feeling guilty because you're not getting things done, and then you end up not getting things done and you procrastinate more. So I talk about different incremental ways that you can improve your life. I had a poll question, but I'll save that for another time. But just some things to think about. What areas of your life do you want to improve the most? Is it your career, relationships, business, more time for yourself, travel time, or family time? Just some things to think about. Even as you're going about your day, we're going to talk about some things that you can do and make incremental changes for breakthrough success. Be sure to check out the podcast. We're going, again, simulcasting. This is amazing. I love the technology that I have access to. I'm very grateful. The attitude of gratitude is the best definition, the best defense against failure. So also, if you get a chance, be sure to stop by our shop within the Business Hub. Go to IgniteYourLifeEvents.com and you can hear my notifications going off. Again, it's live, so I'm going to get some people the link so they can join us as well. And for those of you who are out there, be sure to share, because I'm sure there's some things that you can take with you and share with someone else to help impact their life and help them ignite their life. I consider myself the defibrillator, right? So a lot of times people are flatlining. They're in life and in business. Uh, they may be at a point where they're just on autopilot and not really fully living. And we're going to talk about that today. I'm that defibrillator that goes in and I go clear, clear as many times as I need to so that I can help you ignite your life. Because a lot of times in so many areas of our lives, we're on autopilot and we need to get off of our autopilot and actually live the life that we deserve. And the only way to do that is to take action. And what I do, I give you tangible things that you can do that create tangible results as well. So let's go to, I'm going to do a little bit about myself. Again, go to toyparker.com. How are you today? Let's see. Good question. So how are you doing? In the midst of everything, I want you to take a moment and I want you to pause and just ask yourself, how are you feeling? I want you to pay attention to that. I want you to take a moment and just stop. Tell all the different thoughts that are going on in your head, just stop. Just rest. Peace. How are you feeling? Are you feeling a little overwhelmed because you have a lot of things to do? Let's change that today. Are you feeling, if you're feeling peaceful, that's good. How can we increase that peace? If you're feeling loving, how can we increase that love? Whatever it is that's positive, we want to amplify it and magnify it. And if you are having any negative thoughts, we want to identify them, face them, move through them so that you can get to your breakthrough success. And that's something that I talk about a lot with my clients. In addition to that, if you feel that you need more than just a life coach, which is what I am, and a business coach, I do have a network of mental health professionals that I work with and refer out my clients when I feel that we've reached a certain point and I think that there is more needed. It's kind of like going to the doctor and then the doctor says you need surgery. So same here. I make sure that once I see and can assess based on the Harvard classes, the Yale class, not Harvard, but the Yale classes that I've attended that deal with the science of well-being, that deal with emotions and managing emotions. That whole gamut of education that I have received, I utilize that to help my clients. And I help them transfer those skill sets learned within their personal life into their business. So again, I'm going to ask you, how are you today? Now, today's spark, I always do what are called today's sparks across social media. What small change can you make today that will make a huge difference in your future? Again, what small change can you make today that will make a huge difference in your future? And again, for those who are just joining us, we're talking about incremental changes for success. Incremental changes for success. What small change can you make today that will make a huge difference in your future? I want you to write that down. Whatever that is, write it down and hold yourself accountable to it. Because again, there are times, yes, when we need to take massive action. But massive action, day after day after day after day after day, is not sustainable. So what I'm talking about today are making incremental changes for breakthrough success, because you want it to be sustainable, right? So even in your personal life, Again, IGNITE stands for Inspiring Growth Now with Intensity and Transparent Energy. There are times where I take massive action, and sometimes it becomes more of a hustle than an alignment. And you'll see my shirt says, "Don't hustle, align." I don't subscribe to balance because, again, well, for those who don't know me, I am a recovering perfectionist. So balance is the worst thing I could say to myself, because I'm actually going to try to make sure everything has equal value, right? So for me, alignment is more of what I subscribe to, because the reality is some things are going to take more precedence than others. Instead of me doing my podcast every single day, or I had done once a quarter, I had gone down to once a quarter because that was in alignment with my life. I'm back to doing once a week webinars, simulcasts, and podcasts, because it's in alignment with my life. I can do that now. My daughter is graduated. Our daughter is graduated from high school. And so now we can, make room for those things. My significant other is at work. So while he's at work and I'm on my break, I'm taking time off of my break so that I can take a break to come and be here with you because I've received so many requests for me to get back on air. And so here I am. So again, today's spark. What small change can you make today that will make a huge difference in your future? Now we're going to talk about, what I'm going to do now is actually go over what incremental changes you can make and see if it goes in alignment with what you put down for yourself. Okay. So what I want to do is go over incremental changes for breakthrough success, proven ways that you can ignite your life. Again, for those, I do want to take a small break every now and then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. I am your host, Toy Parker, and welcome to my Power Networking Mixer, where I go over power sparks to help you ignite your life. IGNITE stands for Inspiring Growth Now with Intensity and Transparent Energy. I want to encourage everyone to go to the business hub that I've created, which is an extension of toyparker.com. So you can go to toyparker.com and then you'll see the menu item that says Business Hub. You can go that way, or you can go directly to our business hub by going to igniteyourlifeevents.com. Within that I created that specifically for everyone to meet the needs of my business clients and my personal development clients, my life coaching clients, and also to have a central place, a hub where I can actually broadcast to you and help reach millions around the world. So I'm just grateful that for the ability and the foresight and the vision and the technology to be able to combine everything all in one. So again, these are proven ways to ignite your life. Get up 30 minutes earlier. I know it sounds so simple, but you'd be surprised at starting your day just 30 minutes earlier, not even drastic, not even 2 hours earlier, just 30 minutes earlier. In that 30 minutes, I want you to take time to, if you are a Christian, I'm Christian, so I pray, but I also meditate. I say my affirmations for the day. I just truly meditate on what I want to get accomplished. I set my intentions for the day. You'd be surprised, 30 minutes. And you can even do it in 10. You could even do it in 15. You could even do it in 5 if you need to. 30 is just a benchmark. You can set the one that works for you and is in alignment with what you know you can do. Or you can start out, get up 5 minutes earlier, set your intentions for the day. Go to 10 minutes earlier, set your intentions for the day. Go to 20 minutes earlier, pray, meditate, set intentions. And I even add a little extra. I'll throw in a few little exercises, just something to get my body moving, just to get my brain going before I get ready to take my shower and start my day. So these are just, again, proven ways. These are proven ways to ignite your life. And by doing this every single day, and we're going to talk about consistency and discipline later, but that's a preview of coming attractions. But get up 30 minutes earlier if you can. If you cannot, tweak it to what works for you, right? Create the life you want. What do I mean by that, Toy? What do you mean create the life you want? I want you to be more intentional about the life you are living. If you are not sure about your passions, reach out to me and I can send you some assessments that you can take so that you can discover what those passions are. If you know what your passions are, I want you to write down different things that you can do to achieve those things. We are creators. We are co-creators in this thing called life. God is the ultimate creator, but we are co-creators because we are made in his image. So the beauty of it all is every day, every second is another chance to get it right. If you messed up yesterday, so what? Yesterday doesn't even exist. Tomorrow isn't even here. Technically, it doesn't exist. The only thing we have is right now. So I want you to take the time to ignite your life and choose to create the life you want, as opposed to letting life happen to you. You respond. You take charge of your life instead of saying, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. Life is not happening to you. Life is happening for you. You are a co-creator of it. Either you are reacting a certain way and getting certain results, or you're not doing anything and still getting certain results. So either way, it's better that you take part, participate in this great thing called life. Create the life you want. Revisit your goal list weekly. So make sure you take the time to revisit your goal list. If by chance you do not have a goal list, make one. I challenge you today to make one. As a matter of fact, go get a pen and paper. And I want you to we're going to do this live, and I'm going to trust that you're doing it. If you do not have a goal list, I want you to make one right now. I'm going to take about 2 minutes. Let me see what time is it? Yes, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. And during that 2 minutes, it's going to seem like a long time because I'm going to be quiet. I can do it. I challenge myself. 2 minutes. And I want you to write down some things that you want to accomplish in this lifetime. One more minute. All right, time's up. So the question is, what did you decide were your goals? What are your goals? And now, what I want you to do, you're going to revisit your list weekly. You hear that little switch of words? I'll say it again. Revisit your goal list weekly. It's important to keep your goals in front of you. A lot of times, well, I have journals for my goal. I have journal books. And then what I do is I return to them every so often. I return to the journals at least twice a year, like at a 6-month mark and a year mark. I have daily goals that I set reminders for as action items. And you don't have to be as detail oriented as I am. However, I do encourage you to have action items and with technology, I just set it to my phone. And I talked last week about even my affirmations. I have them set so that when I wake up, I have an affirmation that just my own personal reminder to myself that I am here beyond. I am not just here to work and pay bills. I am here for such a greater purpose. I am here to ignite the lives of people around the world. I am here to share my gifts and talents with the world. I will leave nothing behind. And so I'm born with a purpose, and my purpose is to inspire growth now with intensity and transparent energy. What is your purpose? What are your goals? Again, incremental changes for breakthrough success. Revisit your goal list weekly. Even if you don't do it daily like me, that's fine. Revisit your goal list weekly. Take one daily action step. There are some of us that are multi-potentialites, and we take many per day, like myself. However, that doesn't make anyone greater than anyone else. Whatever daily action step you take is a win, because it's more than what you did yesterday. And what you'll find is that as you continue to take a daily action step towards your goal each day, even if it's just one daily action step, you'll have sustainable results. You'll have sustainable success, because now it has become a habit. And now it is something that you are aware of, you're attuned to, and you are making happen every single day. So take one daily action step. I want to say per goal, but if that's too lofty for you, just one daily action step. That could be just clearing off your desk. That could be just cleaning a closet. That could be just a lot of times we procrastinate because we make things seem so huge, but if we take it and break it down into bite-sized pieces, then they become actionable and they become doable. And then next thing you know, it's achievable. So take one daily action step toward a goal or toward a task that you have been putting off. We'll do a session on procrastination another time, but have an accountability partner. My spouse, my future spouse, I consider him my spouse, but he's my significant other, but he is my accountability partner. Whenever I love the way he'll remind me of something that I said that I was going to do for my business. I love that about him. He listens, and being a good accountability partner is being a good listener and understanding that person's passion for it, so that you will take the time to actually remind them. So that takes active listening and actively participating in someone else's life. If you do not have a spouse, if you have a child around that's older, that can be an accountability partner if they're willing. But only do that if they're willing. Make sure that that's something that they want to do, because they are trying to figure out and navigate their own lives. And what you don't want to do is put another burden on them. So do that with caution. Just a little power tip, a little spark there. Another accountability partner could be a best friend. So your best friend, say, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Can you hold me to this? I'm going to email you what my goals are. Can you set a reminder for yourself to just check in with me so that I can see whether I've accomplished these certain things? Something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be a weekly meeting. It can be something just as simple as set a reminder to let my best friend know and check in and let them know that I support their dream. If you don't have a best friend, use your technology. Set a reminder for yourself to hold yourself accountable. There's so many different ways you can do it, but either way, make sure you do. Next, I alluded to this earlier, but I really want to get into this. Get off of autopilot. You must get off of autopilot. It is critical to your success. What do I mean by that? I mean down to the simplest of things. If you are what's considered a dualpreneur, if you work and have a business, take a different route to work. Take a different route to the store. Retrain your brain. Use your left. If your right hand is predominant, use your left hand to brush your teeth. Simple things. Get off of autopilot. You'd be surprised at how many things you do on a daily basis have just become, it's almost as if you're literally living in a dream and you're just going through the motions. Get out of that mindset. Get into a mindset of intentionality. Get into the mindset of, okay, and this is me because I'm a Christian, so whatever your belief is, but this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. No matter what people do, no matter what people say, I shall have a great day today. There's a whole confession of faith that I had my daughter say, and maybe I'll have her on here one day with me, and then she can share that with you all. But those affirmations are incredible. I am happy. I am healthy. I am blessed. I am wealthy. I am excited about today. Just get off of autopilot and become intentional about your life. If you go to a restaurant, order something different. Just take your brain through a different process, because seriously, you would be surprised. Your brain is designed for survival. So you want to retrain, rewire your brain so that you have new experiences. Even, I love the way my significant other and I will switch things up, and we'll do something different, or I'll make a different meal that I haven't made before, or just, like I said, there's so many ways to get off of autopilot within your life. Find different ways to do that. Even if it means you normally work all the way through lunch. First of all, stop doing that. That's not healthy. But if you are, step outside. For those of us who work from home, I work from home. I intentionally take a break. I take a walk to the mailbox. I stand, sun gaze. I do things intentionally. Again, that's that intentionality of things so that I can break the monotony of the day. Get off of autopilot. I know I stayed on it a long time, didn't I? Incremental changes matter. I can't stress this enough. Again, today we're talking about incremental changes for breakthrough success. So incremental changes do matter. the more incremental, the more consistency within the incrementation, the better off you are. And self-compassion is key. So make sure that in the midst of you doing these things, if you happen to not, do something that you had promised yourself you would do, give yourself grace, give yourself compassion. And you'll find that the more compassion that you give yourself, you'll be able to extend that to others better. Because really, if we're really hard on other people, it only means that we're super hard on ourselves. The more judgmental we are of other people shows how judgmental we are of ourselves. And remember that you are your own competition. Everything, there's so many, I'll just put it this way, there are so many constructs in this place we call life. What you do matters. The changes that you make for yourself, make them for you, not for other people. Make them for you first. And if they happen to positively impact other people, that's great. Now, in the concept of a relationship, of course, you keep the other person in mind all the time. That's just common sense, because you're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the betterment of the relationship. Keep in mind, though, the more that you improve yourself, the more you're going to improve that relationship, because life is happening from the inside out all the time, every day. So the more you do to self-reflect, to improve yourself, the more the outside situation improves. Again, IGNITE stands for Inspiring Growth Now with Intensity and Transparent Energy. Just being transparent for myself until I continue to say to myself and kind of go inward and soar and say, hey, people need what I am sharing. I have a gift to give the world. Not only do I believe in myself, but I know, because these are things that have helped me, and now I want to help other people. So that in and of itself is a change that happened within, and now I'm here in front of you. So it's just the process. It's a process. Everything is a process. Life is a process. If you have not found your passion, just know that it is not too late. I don't care if you're 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There are countless examples of people who found their passion later in life, and they're thriving and soaring. It is okay, because a lot of times life's challenges and paying bills and, just taking care of this and that, you lose sight of the things that set your soul on fire. For me, helping other people, making an impact, impacting the world, sets my soul on fire, because these are things that I know for sure have impacted other people because of the things that I've shared. But what truly sets my soul on fire is love. And love and passion is what has fueled my success, because when I am passionate about something, it immediately goes into whatever I'm doing. The work of my hands have no choice but to produce excellence, because my passion for whatever it is that I put my hands to, I trust God will prosper because of that faith that I have in the ability that I have to produce whatever it is I'm producing. So it's just an amazing thing. And I'm just so grateful, and I'm humbled by it every day, because I know that I'm definitely blessed to, as a multi-potentialite, as they call, when you have multiple talents, but I don't take it for granted. And that's why I'm here. That's why I created the website, the IgniteYourLifeEvents.com website, that has a shopping experience within it, that has these workshops within it, that have programs, and has you got to go to it. You got to see it, because it just has everything. But back to you. Again, self-compassion is key. But again, I wouldn't be able to be here to share these things with you if I didn't have compassion on myself during the times where it wasn't as easy for me to get these things done. So what you're looking at is literally the end result of me doing all the things that I'm telling you to do today. It's the beauty of it. So that's why I know these are proven ways to ignite your life. Consistency and discipline. I alluded to it earlier, but I'm going to drive it home as the last PowerPoint for this particular workshop regarding incremental changes for breakthrough success. Consistency and discipline go hand in hand. You can have the discipline. If you have the discipline to do something, you're going to be consistent. And consistency plus discipline equates breakthrough success. Go to the shop. There's a t-shirt with all these different PowerPoints that I'm sharing. Feel free to get the t-shirt, the sweatshirts. There's so many. I've created quite a few by popular demand, so to speak, and by request. But the reason why I created these things is so that it could be a visual reminder when you get up in the morning, you'll remember consistency plus discipline equals breakthrough success, and I'm ready to make that happen. Or I have power over procrastination. That's an actual affirmation of one of the shirts that I have in our shop on our website. So be sure to check it out. But consistency and discipline, so key. I cannot stress that enough. Now, my question to you is, what do you need to help you and your business become greater in 2023? I have some upcoming training sessions on automation in terms of marketing, business development training sessions, time management training sessions, process improvement, and more. I did want to share that these are some things that are coming down the pike. I will have them listed in our events area on our website. So be sure when they do come up, be sure to register. I will tell you that for each event, for each week, you do have to register. And the reason why is so that, number one, I can see how many are interested in each different topic, but also so that I can make sure you get the Zoom link, because each Zoom link is unique. It is not just a generic link. Nothing I do here, as you can see, is generic. Everything is customized. So each Zoom link, each Zoom that I do has its own link. So therefore it has its own registration piece to it and component to it. In addition to that, when I simulcast, it's going out to YouTube and it's going out to other areas. So that one registration and the links that are within it cover that particular week. So I'm really grateful for everyone who has joined us. And thank you so much for those who are watching the rebroadcast. This is for you too. So I am equally as excited about you as I am about the ones who are here live. So please know that. But I did want to again share that there's some upcoming training sessions. Again, we are here for you. And I'm excited about it. So a little bit about the Ignite Your Life Business Hub. Wanted to kind of save the best for last. Again, to learn more about me personally, about my experience and the depth of my experience and all that I do, toyparker.com. I intentionally do not talk about the things that I've done and the things that I do, but it's literally all about you and how I can help serve you. So there we have our Ignite Your Life Business Hub. We have business services. These events that I'm doing right now for a limited time are free and open to the public. I do have private events that I do offer that will have a cost, and the cost varies by the project. So business services, you can go to the website and you can see the listing of business services. I also have business plans. We have what's called a Spark plan, Solopreneur Spark plan, which is a very low fee per month for business services from me, one-on-one training sessions, be sure to either you can comment on the live or you can email me. We'll go to the website and contact me. Let me know you're interested and I can send that to you. If you subscribe, then I'll have just your name and your email address, and I can actually send you those packages. I have the Entrepreneur Spark package, which is a bit of more robust package where I do training for different businesses. I also do corporate trainings as well. So personal development services, I do those as well. Networking events, live events, online community, and support and resources. What I'm doing, which is new, I'm actually creating digital content, which I actually have been working on for a very long time. I'm very proud of myself in that I'm taking all of those different pieces and I'm creating courses, I'm creating programs, and in that way, if I'm not available, it's still available for you. The price points, I'm making them relatively low because we are still in a pandemic. So for small businesses, support and resources will be available in 2023. I'm continuously working on those digital pieces now, which include classes. Actually, I've completed one course, and we'll have the next round of students coming for that course in 2023. And that's the digital marketing, the marketing course. I'm really excited about that. And as you can tell, I'm just so full of joy because this is something that I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. And I finally, everything came together and I've just been able to really provide this at a grand scale for the public. And it has been a long time coming. I've been in business for 24 years, and this is the first time that the vision has caught up. The technology has caught up with the vision that I had years ago, that I wanted to be able to offer all these things in one place online. And so I'm able to do it, and I'm really excited about that. Thank you so, so much for joining me today. It has been a pleasure. I just wanted to take this time again to say thank you so much to everyone. I just want to say again, thank you so much to everyone who has joined me. Again, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. I am Toy Parker, and welcome to, and thank you for joining me for the Ignite Your Life networking mixer. Today, we talked about incremental changes for breakthrough success. And again, stop by our shop. Remember, don't hustle, align. And we have so many other great products and services on our website. Go to IgniteYourLifeEvents.com, or you can go to the shop, IgniteYourLifeShop.com. Either way, it'll take you right there. Again, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. It's been fun. And we'll see you again next time.